Arrived at the Return of the Jedi of Jurassic Park movies. Jurassic Park 3. So first things first, if you want to check out my newer Netflix stuff, I reviewed Away, the new Netflix series that just dropped. Today I reviewed My Octopus's Teacher, tons of other Netflix stuff that's currently just came out. Also, I reviewed Earth to Ned, Muppets Now. I reviewed all the episodes, so you can check those out. And I reviewed the first two Jurassic Park movies, so if you want to see that. And I will be reviewing the Jurassic World movies next week. And stay tuned for my review next Friday, not this Friday, next Friday, of Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous dropping on Netflix. Stay tuned for all that coming soon. But let's start with Jurassic Park 3. I don't have a lot to say about this movie because this movie is very short. Like, this movie's an hour and 35 minutes. That's basically like 90 minutes right there. And that's the shortest of all the Jurassic Park movies. It has the least to say theme-wise. And it's the least remembered out of the entire franchise, I would say, besides maybe Lost World. Maybe Lost World. And it's very strange because I like Lost World definitely better, but it makes Lost World seem even better than it is, even though it's not a great film. Like, it's fine. There's nothing too much wrong with Lost World, and people always hate on it because it's not as good as Jurassic Park. Well, it wasn't trying to be as good as Jurassic Park. That's not what it was trying to do. It was just trying to give you a fun little adventure within the world of Jurassic Park. And as it did that well. And I don't know why we need to compare it to Jurassic Park, besides the fact that it's a sequel, I guess, and But really, let's look at this. Jurassic Park is one of the best films ever made. And a lot of that has to do with the themes and stuff within that movie and the special effects, the cast, the performances, but a lot of it has to do with the philosophical themes about, like, is it right to bring back things that are dead and have been, selected for extinction back into our modern world, and it deals a lot with that. And the second movie kind of deals with that, doesn't deal with that as much, but this movie has nothing to do with that, and that's an issue. But the biggest issue here is just the weak plotting and the weak story. It's about this family who was going on vacation, and now they're trying to find their son on this island, and I'm already going blank on it because I just watched this movie and I'm going blank on it because it's such a nothing movie. But anyways, they get Alan Grant to help them, and that's it. Like, that's the story. And so what most of this movie is, throughout the entire runtime, is run from dinosaurs, 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 run from dinosaurs. It's like you get 10 minutes of setup, maybe even 10 minutes. I think it's like 9 minutes of setup. To set up the plot, the characters, what's going to go on the movie. And then once they get to this island, it's run from dinosaurs, run from dinosaurs, run from dinosaurs. It's such a weak, pathetic plot for this movie because it isn't a plot. It's just you run from dinosaurs. And, yeah, that could be entertaining for some people, but even Jurassic World had more of a plot than this. And, at least Jurassic World was, making a joke, or was trying to do this kind of theme about, our reboot culture, even though that movie's bullcrap and doing that, and I'll explain why when I get to that movie. But that was something that movie was saying, Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom was trying to say something too, even though that was bullcrap. But every Jurassic Park movie has something to say except for this movie. This movie has nothing to say. It's boring. It's bland. It's the third best out of the Jurassic Park movies, I think. Some people go, no, Jurassic World, Fallen Kingdom. No, I can't even say that. I can't say those. But I think Sam Neill is great as he always is as Dr. Alan Grant in these movies. Of course, he's only been in two of them, but that's really all that here is the compliment, and that the special effects don't look as bad as they do in Jurassic World. They're not great. They're not very good, but they're better than Jurassic World, because the thing about Jurassic World that really pisses me off is with these movies, they try to get the weight and physicality of the dinosaurs so you feel them moving. And Jurassic World is just let's just put CG dinosaurs, and they don't care about the physicality. So when they move around and kill people, you don't really feel anything because there's no weight to it. It's really bad. It's completely awful. But yeah, I don't know. What do you want me to say? There's nothing here. Sure, you might want me to talk about Alan. That dumb moment where he's on the plane, has a dream, and a raptor starts talking to him. Yeah, that was a weird moment that didn't need to be in this movie. People made fun of that a lot, so I don't really want to talk about that. But I did. That moment where the guy's phone starts ringing from inside the dinosaur because somebody wrote a script. And that was in the script that they wrote, and they said, yep, that's a good idea. That's smart. I'm a smart person for writing that. There's stupid moments in this movie, but I don't know really what else to say about it. It's dumb. It's boring. It's uninteresting. There's nothing to say. The best thing to say about it is you could watch it. You could sit down and watch it and be mildly entertained. But I think when people look at this movie, they're going to be like, yeah, but everything I liked that was entertaining about this movie is better in Jurassic World. And yeah, if you want a dumb, stupid Run from Dinosaurs movie, Jurassic World's where it's at. But I'd rather just have a well-made, good film, and that's why Jurassic Park is still the only actually great film out of the franchise, because it's the only one that actually tries to be a great film and not just a boring cash grab. And I think that's just sucks. But I don't know. I don't have anything to say about it. I keep saying that, but that's true. And a film like this is very easy to forget about after you watch it, and it's just not interesting. It's a very stupid movie. And there's moments, I think the only reason why it's remembered more than Jurassic Park Lost World is just because there's funnier moments to make fun of than Jurassic World Lost World, and Lost World's just fine. It's kind of a forgettable movie, but fine. And I think that's why this one's remembered a little bit better. It's just because, or just remembered more. I wouldn't say better, but you know what I mean. And I think as that, I guess it's fine, but I don't know. It's just I would have wanted more out of this. It was disappointing.